If that button that I just pressed worked. This should be up. Gonna mute it quickly. I heard my voice, so I think we should be alright. 1080, gonna turn that. Oh, I guess I can't turn that down. I was hoping that oh, would you look at that? Alright, so hello everybody. This is Silicontent here, and welcome back to another video. Stream actually. Haven't done this in a while. And today I'm going to just be working on this incredibly basic. I'm trying to get better at this engine, which I'll explain in a second. But I'm trying to make a shooter. Right now I just have a guy moving and that's it. But yeah, so the entire stream is just gonna be me. Well, hopefully I might actually get this done, but other than that, that's pretty much all we're doing. So if you don't know, Godot is like if Unity didn't crash your computer every time you made a new object, which is perfect for me because Unity takes forever to load on my computer, and so I found this, and it's like, wow, I can actually do stuff without my, computer dying. So, I think that's all I was going to explain. And so I have an idea as to how I can do this. So far we just have this guy. I made this pixel art like at 11 o'clock last night, so it's not great, but that's not the point. So yeah, one thing I do want to tweak is the actual pixel art. I want to because this is a shooter, I want to make it so that he's holding a gun. And so if I just go into here, I'm gonna edit these two, and I'm gonna give him a gun. That's all I got. So we're just gonna zoom in here. This is the first one. So we're gonna give him the gun facing this way. So, by the way, I just have Minecraft music discs in the background because I couldn't find any other music that I liked. So yeah, if you're wondering what that is, even though it should be pretty obvious, I'm gonna turn it down just a bit. Alright, so there's this stubby little arm, and then we're just gonna draw, like, there's the pew. I'm gonna give it a bit more detail. There we go. This is terrible. This is like actually terrible. This is the worst thing I've ever made in my entire life. But you know what? We're gonna call it programmer art, because then I have an excuse for it being bad. Oh god. Okay, so now I think I can just take this and I can just paste it right there. Okay, so now that we have the art, if it can be considered art, done, I can go ahead and have that re-import, I suppose would be the right word. Let's make sure it's okay. None of it has a filter on it, so it's actually going to render the way that I want it to. So let's test this out. As you can see, whenever he moves, he has a gun, and so this is perfect. He jumps, he doesn't have a gun. Maybe I should make it so he always has a gun. We'll do that later. So now I'm thinking, that's kind of neat. Now we need to actually flip the sprite based on its movement. So we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna do we're gonna make the sprite flip. I believe it's this, right? Does this have a visibility? No, I think it's just this that has the flip H. So I can do equals true. There we go. I think we're also gonna do just to be certain. So now, if we go into the game, we need to load the right scene. I'm gonna make this the main project. They're the main scene.
Well, gosh, diddly darn it.
Alright, invalid. I spelled animated sprite wrong. Alright. There we go. There we go. It's perfect. I've never wanted something more. It's, look at him. By the way, his name is Travis. Look at him go. Is my mouse showing on the screen? Oh, come on, man. Gotta show that. Alright. Seriously, look at that. His name's Travis. Look at him. I love him. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is actually make a bullet. I can't see chat right now. I'm probably gonna make it so that I can. Just give me a second. Even though I doubt anyone's watching this, I might as well. Oh, I'm live? Gee, I never knew that. Thanks. I sure appreciate it. Shut up, man. I'm trying to look at my chat, my guy. Alright, so I think I can now look at chat. Okay, so now I need to actually make a bullet scene. So we're gonna load up an area 2D and we're gonna call it bullet because I don't really care if it's affected by gravity. Maybe now that maybe I'll make it a rigid body. I can just make that static so it shouldn't fall. I don't know if this is the best approach, but you know what? We're gonna learn as we go. So now that we have a boleto, we can go and give it a sprite. And I'll work on the sprite in a second. We'll give it some collision. If I can spell. So let's actually go make a bullet. I'm thinking a nice 8x8 should do the trick. So just zoom in. We're gonna make the bullet. There we go. This is our bullet. You know what? I'm gonna add a bit more detail because I think he deserves it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's add a bit shine on top. Look, guys. It's a bullet. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. So now we go and save this here. We're going to save it in player because I can. Let's do bullet. It's beautiful. Now we need to actually put that in the game. Forgot to turn off the filter. It's perfect. I'll be right back, guys. Just give me a sec. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I am back now, so we can just go ahead. Bullet. So we have the bullet. I don't know how big we should make the bullet. I don't know if its original resolution will be big enough. So we're gonna scale it up by 2. And give it we'll give it capsule collision. Need to rotate this. I can actually just do this in here. Okay. So we just need to make it... I've just made a circle. That is all I've done. Okay, we're gonna do a rectangle this time. There we go. I think I have pixel snapping on, so that's why it's lining up like that. Save this in the scenes folder. Okay, so here's what I want to do. So I'm gonna create the script. I'm gonna give it a velocity. I'm not gonna really worry about friction right now. We're gonna start it by pointing right. So I think we're gonna do left is equal to -1 and right is equal to 1. So that should help with multiplication. I have this other thing pulled up. This is a tutorial that I was following, and it used a similar thing for here, I'll just show you quickly. If you run into the enemy, it should throw you backwards, and depending on what side of the enemy you're on, it'll throw you one direction. That also, we use that multiplication to determine the actual direction the enemy is moving. So I think, yeah, if I just stand there. But no one cares about this game. We're caring about, you know, this monstrosity. So let's actually get to programming. So we have the directions. That's going to be the base direction. I think we're going to do I think we'll set this all in the you know, let's do physics process. We're gonna pass quickly. We're gonna write another function. We're gonna call it, actually we need to set a signal first. So I'm thinking we go into project settings and we do shoot. And we do mouse button, device, that'll work. Then we're gonna do left button. So whenever I left click, it's gonna shoot. So this is all fine. We're gonna come down here and we're gonna do if input dot is action pressed shoot. Then we're going to okay, so I'm gonna quickly declare the signal. Okay, so now we have a custom signal. Over here, yep, shoot bullet. And so now we can hopefully we can connect this. Oh, I need to actually create an instance of the bullet quickly. Alright, so we're gonna put that right there, and then we're gonna move that right there. Gonna close some of this. Okay, here's our bullet. Here's our player. We're gonna connect that to bullet. So on player shoot bullet, I'd say that's a decent name. I usually put in custom names, but I just forgot there, so we're just gonna have to bite the bullet. Sorry, that was really... Oh god, what am I doing? So on player shoot bullet, we're going to we're gonna actually send... I want to send information. So we're gonna get... We're gonna get that, and then we're gonna get... Okay, so hopefully we're going to send over shoot bullet So this signal is going to connect to here. All right. So this is gonna be what it's called. I actually change the name quickly. I'm gonna get rid of this. All right, let me look at this other piece of code because I don't seem to be smart enough to figure this out. So this would be normally knockback var enemy pod. Oh yeah, I need to actually put var. I'll just pass the entire player position. Okay. So it gets run from the enemy script. And that's because of this. What if we do, So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to send information over. I just don't exactly how you do that with these signals here. Oh, well, that would have been nice to know. So we're going to disconnect those. We're going to connect shoot. And we're not going to change up wording now. We're going to stay with shoot. We're going to add a vector 2. Okay. And then we also need an integer, if I remember correctly. I guess we'll just find out if this works. Hey! That's nice. So maybe if we do this, we can actually like use decent names. So if we're sending over here, let me see if I can look at the syntax for this. Oh, comma separated list. Okay. I feel really stupid now. Send over position and direction. Okay. So direction equals -1. Direction equals 1. Okay, so now we can actually send over direction. Sends over a vector 2. Okay. We're sending information, guys. This is the future. Now, I read somewhere that I think you can actually instance a scene using code. Okay, so we can... Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so using this, could we potentially... I spelled grabbed wrong. I think... Okay, I think we should just try this and see what happens. So we're going to go over to our player script. We're going to add another constant. We're going to call it bullet instance. Okay, that just popped up. Okay. So that's the bullet scene. So now another idea. Okay, so we're not going to preload an instance there. What if we preload an instance of itself inside of its own? It's not a keyword. Load res. Okay, hopefully that works. Yep. Okay. So now that we have the player information, we can come over here. And call that. And we're going to call this instance. Then we're going to do bullet dot instance. Okay. So if we do instance dot would that work? Actually, no, wait, we have to run physics process. I'm just gonna quickly do that. Huh. Okay. So now that we have this, we're just going to type pass quickly. Can do instance.show. I'm thinking we make the original. I want to check something quickly. So where is bullet? That is our bullet. Okay. I'm going to quickly make the whole thing slightly bigger. Okay. So we're going to do 2.5 to 2.5. We'll adjust the adjust this. There we go. So the bullet's a bit bigger now. So yeah. So I'm gonna find that should be good for positioning. Let's go into here. and we do... So the one function that we're going to need is move and slide. So we're going to need that. So we need to actually say velocity.x is equal to... let's do speed times direction. So that, depending on what direction we get... So we need to actually declare speed. That'd be kind of useful. Let's do 2,000. Actually, let's do 200 so we can actually kind of see it go. 500. That should work. So there's velocity.x. Ah, crap. No, wait. We need a kinematic body for that. We can't use move and slide without a kinematic body. Hopefully this will work with 0 bugs whatsoever. Wait, that worked. Hey! Now the red line will go away! Maybe... Move, and... The line isn't going away. Okay. You are now... Oh, wait. Maybe now the red line will go away. Yes! Let's go! We did it! Probably. Okay, so now I think what we can do is we can take direction and we can multiply it by player direction. Okay. Now, I'm sure all of this will work. First, gosh darn it, I put an S. Can't preload resource. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Okay, what if we just don't preload at all? Working on it. I also need to change that. Why? Shut up, man. Alright, I'm working on it. I get it. Okay. It's not being... What are you? Okay, I'm just... Okay, what's unable to write, felon use locked. I'm just so confused at this point. I may have like... Level. Here's level. Can't use get no. Okay, we're just gonna delete that. Okay, it's having a stroke right now. And so here's my theory. We're just gonna... Oh, I need to stop. That would be useful. I would... Oh, yeah, now it works. I just needed to stop the thing. Okay. I am enjoying my time right now. Okay, function ready. I'm gonna do hide. So now, if we run this, works like a charm. Oh, I actually need to like show it. Okay, so I think we're gonna change this to move. We're gonna show the bullet and we're gonna run move. Don't really need a line there. Okay. I actually need to set the position. I didn't do that. Okay, we're just gonna do this quickly. Okay. Here. I think I might know, actually. Because this isn't repeating. Swell. You know what? Well, true statements never hurt anyone. Because that's not even, like, running. So what if I change... I'm gonna get rid of this. We're gonna just add a key. We're gonna choose F because that seems good enough. Okay, so... I want to make sure that the actual... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. So we have a bunch of prints, right? So... So it's sending the signal. It's emitting the signal. Clearly. It's obviously sending the signal. All right. So clearly it's getting to... Okay, it's not even running that anymore. Well, it probably is. So I'm gonna do sending signal. Okay, so why you no work? Why you no work? I'm being careful with Lenarain here. Let me read this again. So yeah, it's commas, and I have all that defined. So it's sending the signal, right? Here, let me see. I want to print out this. So it's getting the correct thing. It just... Here, how exactly did I set this up? I haven't set it up at all. Oh my god. Alright. Give me a second, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna have to end the stream for today. I'm sorry that it was short and it was incredibly boring because I'm not very smart. But you know what? It's a learning experience, all right? I also just wanted to make content because it's been a while and I wanted you guys to know that I do still exist. I don't think anyone's watching this right now, but at this point it doesn't matter. This is mostly for me to figure out what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this later, probably not on stream. But other than that, thank you all for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.